What's up, ministry team? I'm so excited to see you guys, especially in a video. Emails are great, but videos are better. They take a little more time, so I probably won't send out videos every month, but I want to send out more videos going into this next year because they're more fun for me and more people will see them. Also, if you're not in our Facebook group, text me, send me an email. I want to know so I can put you in there because that's where a lot of my daily or weekly prayer requests will go into that group. So that way I don't have to send out a big, large-scale email every couple days. Let's do a summer recap. We worked with our summer project students. A bunch of OU students stuck around in Norman to get training, and Rachel and I got to help with our Missions Monday. We got to help students walk with Christ and understand his vision for the world and to the ends of the earth, and it was so fun. We also bought a house this summer, which has been, oh my goodness, so much more work than I ever thought it would be. But I'm learning a lot, so that's really great. Going into this school year was a bit crazy. We had double digit staff down with COVID going into the school year. And since OU moved in college students 2 weeks early, it was great. We had extra time with them, but with about 10 staff members out with COVID, and also about 60 of our leaders not moving in for another week and a half because they're not moving into their leases until the weekend before class. We're rocking 10, 15 leaders and maybe 3 or 4 staff members. And it was wild. But man, God was so good. We met so many students. We had so many gospel appointments and conversations. We had our Fresh 10 events, which are the first 10 days of students moving in. We try to meet as many people as possible because there's not a better time than when they first step foot on campus. So we had everything from a line dance and water balloons. After our Fresh 10 ended, we had Momentum, which is the statewide conference that we try to bring as many students to as possible because we want them to hear the gospel. We have some really skilled communicators coming in and some awesome worship. So this year we had Tom Richter and Cody Dunbar, and they did amazing. We saw tons of students there. They heard the gospel, and it was such a good thing. So after our Fresh 10, we also have Freshman Challenge, which is a weekly thing that happens to help these freshmen get in community. And it's been so cool to see these freshmen plugging in and getting in discipleship. I've actually been having trouble trying to find guys that I can invest in who haven't already been picked up by our awesome leaders who are excited about training students for Christ. Kudos to them, they're amazing. And Freshman Challenge has been really great as this year we've been trying to teach them how to walk with Christ using this cross diagram to understand our growing awareness of how holy God is and our growing brokenness that we see in our own lives. It's great, and if you want to check out more about that, it's in a book called The Gospel-Centered Life. It's sweet, it's a great book, it's really helped me out. I also want to bring to the highlight of this video this weekend, not next weekend, not last weekend, this weekend, we are having our Fresh Fire Retreat, which is where we get all of these freshmen that we've met that have been coming to things. We take them out to a retreat center. We do some awesome teaching. We're having Todd and Angela Sanders come out and going to give them the gospel. We're going to give them some worship, and then we're just going to have tons of fun. We want to see these relationships built in these freshman challenge groups, and we want to see discipleship really begin to take off as these friendships become stronger and you begin to live life on life with these people. Guys, I want to say thank you so much again for praying for us. We need as much prayer as possible. Please keep us in mind. These are some things that you can specifically be praying for. One, we really need prayer for Fresh Fire, that these students will hear the gospel, that they'll be excited to develop these deep relationships with their peers. Fresh Fire is a big deal. The second thing I want you to be praying for is I'm trying to get 6 guys that can really champion discipleship that I can invest in. And I still got a couple slots left. So pray that, awesome students want a piece of this, that they want to walk with Christ in a really big way, in a really personal way. And this third thing is that Rachel and I can really love each other well and better, right? Because we're always growing in our relationship with each other, in our relationship with God. So help me be a good husband, help Rachel be a good wife. Pray that our relationship and our community just really flourishes. Thank you guys for being on our team. Catch you in our next video.